Check, check. 1, 2, motherfucker. Hello. It has been a while. How are you doing? It's good to be back here on the channel in front of all 7 of my subscribers. Can you believe that? We're big enough now where we can only just fit the entire audience inside of a minivan. Fuck me. It's impressive, right? Mr. Beast, I'm coming for you, son. Anyway, look. Let's just get straight into the meat of this video. I'm gonna cut straight through the fat. We can exchange pleasantries another time. At first I was going to open this video apologizing for that year-long hiatus after making literally 2 videos. I mean, you know, that's dedication for you right there if you've ever seen it. But then I think I kind of just realized, like, I don't need to apologize. I started video game therapy at the wrong time for me personally. So I'm going to forgive myself for that and just start fresh, blank canvas. I think I got to the point where recently where I just no longer trusted myself to follow through with ideas and you know, be committed to projects, because I was starting them and almost immediately abandoning things, and I knew that before I'd even started. I knew I was going to desert them before I'd even started them. That's how bad I got, right? I guess in terms of like projects and things, I just have this weird commitment issue. But recently I had this like moment of introspection, and I guess I realized that I needed to address that flaw of mine, pick up the baton for so many things that I'm passionate about, and just start fucking running again. You know, and this channel was one of those things. Video game therapy is one of the things I'm so excited about, and I always have been since the moment I sort of came up with the idea. And I guess I was probably just dealing with some stuff and it just wasn't the right time, but now it feels like it is the right time. You know, the stars have aligned. I'm ready to start creating vids once again and just trying my best to create this sort of organic, wholesome, candor, beautiful little community here on the internet where we can all just leave egos at the metaverse door and just try and better ourselves together as one, you know? And so that, I guess, that brings me neatly onto the main topic of this video, which is the feeling that you can't go on. Because that's what I was feeling when I started this channel. When I start making stuff, I feel like I just give up. I feel like I can't keep making it. It's not working. It's not perfect. But you know, that doesn't necessarily just have to be about what I talked about, where, you know, I abandon projects because I feel like I can't do it anymore. The feeling that you can't go on can be much bigger than that. I mean, many people feel that way about their own lives, you know? Now, I'm not gonna lie and pretend like I can empathize with an individual who, you know, just has the fucking weight of the world on their shoulders and they really feel to their core like they just don't want to live anymore. You know, it's like it can be a task for people like that to just lift the weight of the bed sheets off themselves in the morning, you know? I'm not gonna sit here on YouTube and pretend I felt like that just for views or to resonate with the audience. I don't ever want to conflate feelings of genuine depression with what is actually just sadness, because in the past I think I've thought I felt depressed, but what I actually felt was just sadness, and I think there's a cavernous difference between those two emotions or states, however you want to look at it. And you know, there's a fine line people walk upon above that cavern where they just aren't sure which side of it they're on. And it can be confusing. I've been confused about it before. But yeah, man, there's unfortunately a lot of people out there in the world that just really feel like they can't go on, and a lot of them can't, and a lot of them don't, unfortunately. And you know, that's probably just about the most gut-wrenching, saddest things in the world. And I guess the question is, why does that happen? Why do people get the feeling they can't go on? And honestly, I guess it's just because the negatives outweigh the positives. When you strip it back, it's as simple as that. You know, things are too painful to cope with, and you know, people just need to give up to relieve themselves of the struggle. And I wish there was a simple solution to that, but there isn't really a clear one, or at least there isn't a one size or one shoe fits all solution for everyone experiencing the feeling that they can't go on. Because like I just said, you know, people can feel it in much different magnitudes. like just like I mentioned earlier, for me, I got that feeling about certain projects. You know, I started making videos and I felt like it just wasn't right and I couldn't do it no more, and I wasn't any good at it, and the stuff I was making was just half-assed and not the best. Or so, and you know, you just self-doubt creeps in and you feel like I'm just gonna stop, this isn't for me. But other people out there might feel the same way about relationships, or like I just said, maybe even their lives. And so it's clear in that way that you need a different solution depending on the gravity of and the context of someone's situation. You know, you can't give me one solution, try and use the same thing to someone that feels like they can't go on about it, when in terms of their life, like they feel suicidal. You know, the same solution doesn't work. And yeah, look, listen, we all know I'm no real therapist. If I if I was, maybe I could offer up some advice to help anyone that watches this video, which this topic sort of resonates with them. And I'm sure there's a few of you. Obviously, not many people are going to watch this, but I can guarantee the few handful of people that do, they can probably they probably know this feeling in some way or another. But listen, what I can do instead of giving out solutions is just let you know that you aren't alone. And that's cliche. It's about as cliche as it gets. I know it's some basic ass shit to say, but there's a lot of truth in that statement, peeps. I know earlier I took the piss out of myself for only having like 7 subscribers, but that's a community right there, you know, that's the tribe, it can be a family, and that's what we're building here. So if you ever want to chat, you know where to find me, or you know, just comment down below, DM me, do whatever. You know, I just made myself laugh. There's a great irony to this video, in that I'm spreading love and positivity and trying to help people, and while simultaneously murdering and fucking shooting the shit out of Space Marines in high definition. But that shit's fun, so we'll let it slide. Anywho, I don't know how long this has been. How long has it been? Like 9 minutes? Maybe a bit less. It's been about 10 minutes or something like that. But listen, I'm gonna wrap this video up. It's just gonna be a short one, coming back, getting the channel going again. But if you've seen one of my previous videos, you know it's a tradition around here. We've got that tradition where we do good things. So I implore you to join me in doing your good deed for the day and donating to a charity. And today, I think I'm going to choose. I've got a couple lined up for some future videos, but I think it makes sense for today's video. I'm going to choose the charity called the Young Minds. It's a charity here in the UK, and I think they're like the country. I believe they're the leading organisation when it comes to sort of safeguarding like children and young people's mental health. They're very similar to charity to the one that we donated to in the first video that I made, which was Mind. And look, they do great things, guys, and it's so important, the shit that they do. So let's just do a good thing. If you can donate something, I'm going to include a link in the description down below, or maybe even like a thing on the screen that you can click, hopefully. It doesn't have to be a lot, you know. I myself, I'm going to give a quick donation of like £3, which is, it's literally like the price of a cup of coffee, you know. But every little helps, and you know, even if you aren't in a position to give money, because I know not everyone is, then maybe just try and make sure today you check in on somebody, whether it's a friend, a family member, for fuck's sake, even a stranger on the bus. Let's just pick people up, help them get through their own feelings of not being able to go on, or any of the struggle that that's plaguing them at the minute. Let's just help out our fellow humans. All right, I love you guys. Have a splendiferous day, and I'll see you next time. Hopefully it doesn't take me another fucking year to post the next video. If it does, whoops.